Good morning. This is the month of June, and we are now coming to you, Skokie Institute of Allied Health and Technology, and presenting you a small webinar, a short webinar about Men's Health Week, which we celebrate June 10th into June 16th. That also runs to Father's Day. I first want to wish all our Muslim community a happy Eid. Muslim community celebrated Eid last week. They just got done with Ramadan, and now we are running into summer, and we're talking about important health updates for men. So let's start the webinar. I hope you enjoy today's webinar. So it's a little bit of introduction to SIAHT and our mission. So Skokie Institute of Allied Health and Technology is a nonprofit educational organization. Our main purpose is to provide the community with hands-on training and education leading to economic independence and entry-level positions. We are an online institution. We are student-centered and community-centered organization. We are affordable, flexible, and we value our students and their career training more than anything. What makes us stand out from other institutions is that a lot of the institutions, they basically look for student as a revenue. We look at our student as a student who is actually coming to us and is dependent on us to provide them with the training that they are seeking in whatever program it may be. So therefore, you will notice that if you take admission in our institution in any of the programs, we do value our students, we value their career training, and we value their experience with us. We are currently enrolling for summer term, spring summer term, and we have classes starting last week, which was June 3rd, July, and then August. You can register for our programs, receive a free tablet, and save on tuition. The tuition covers for certification fees and books. We are also approved through WIOVA. So Workforce Investment Occupational Act, which is WIOVA, is a grant that pays the prospect for career training. So if the prospect goes to them who are looking for a career training change or a program change or are unemployed and would like to gain more experience with careers that are in demand right now, WIOVA will cover for them. And our programs are covered through WIOVA. So students come in, they do not have to pay anything extra. They do not need to take out any loans. The whole grant will pay for the program. You can visit our website at SIAHT.org. We provide with online training programs that are at the flexibility of your time, your schedule with one-on-one instruction training as well as an LMS. So why do we stand out? So what makes us different? We are licensed by Village of Glenview Business Office. We are also licensed by IBHE, which is Illinois Board of Higher Education, private vocational and business and vocational schools to provide with career training. We are student-centered, community-centered institution. We provide Another thing is we provide with many free webinars. This webinar that we're bringing to you is a part of our commitment to our students and our community. You can watch these webinars on our YouTube channel. We have been awarded the Best Higher Education for 3 consecutive years by Glenview Award Programs. And this also has included us in the Business Hall of Fame in the Glenview Award Program. Now, importance of Men's Health Week. So basically, men are busy in our life. Our men in our life are busy with a lot of different responsibilities. And in order to make sure um, importance of Men's Health Week basically is that we need to make sure that they are healthy and they have no mental or physical problems or physical diseases which may be related to social, physical, spiritual, environmental, intellectual, emotional, and occupational. Because men have a tendency to work continuously, as they a lot of time our men are our breadwinners of the family. All the responsibilities of a family and children are on them, so they have a tendency to ignore their own health. So why is it important? Well, another reason is because a lot of the conditions and diseases are more common on in male youth than they would be in females. Um, Example would be male youth have more likely um, chances to drown, become victims of homicide, die in a car accident, or commit suicide. I know personally know a lot of people who had um, I know one couple who had only one son, and he went with his friends on the lake, uh, and he drowned and he died. He did not know how to swim. So these unfortunate events have a tendency to occur in a lot of male youth than it would in women, because with women we have a families have a tendency to be protective towards them. We have a tendency families have a tendency to ignore a lot of these factors in male youth and men. College men are more likely to get into physical fight, maybe verbally threatened, drive after drinking, or have unprotected sex. And then older males have a lot shorter lifespan than women, use less preventive health care, and have a high risk of suicide. So keeping these things in mind, we as a family need to make sure that our men in our life, which are our brothers, our husbands, our fathers, uh, are actually physically, mentally, psychologically, socially, occupationally healthy. That's what Men Health Week focuses on. So, what do we need to pay attention to? Well, first of all, we need to pay attention to the men in our life as sons, brothers, husbands, fathers, and make sure that their health in school, intellectual, social is good and is in control. So, in intellectual health, what we need to see is declining performance in school, college, university, more likely to repeat a grade, more likely to be expelled or suspended, and men's enrollment in college is declining. That's one of the things we need to make sure that a lot of the men, because they are the breadwinners of the family, they have a tendency to ignore the fact that they do need an education and need to go to school or college and universities. So we as the women, as their women, need to make sure that we are helping them overcome these roadblocks. In physical health, basically the top 10 case causes of death is heart disease, cancer, diabetes, more common in men. Physical activity, they have a tendency to injure themselves a lot because men are more sports driven, and therefore if we have men in our family who have a tendency to be more sports driven, then we need to make sure that we have exercise recommendations for them that are safe, because our main purpose is to keep them healthy. Nutrition needs, men have a tendency to ignore the importance of food chain and importance of healthy food. So therefore, if they have increased caloric intake, more fiber, they need to have an awareness of vitamins and minerals needs. And we as the women in the family can make sure that we are doing this. Mental health, men basically have high tendency of going in depression, and to make it worse, they have more chances of denying it, they'll mask it, or they will act out. So there are always three things that you see. And a lot of times if they don't let the women and their family members know that they're going through a depression or a mental health issue, suicide is the last resort that men will use when they don't get a second living option. In United States, is the eighth leading cause of death for men, and is the third leading cause of death for males 10 to 24. How can we help? Well, one thing we can do is make sure that take active part in helping the men in our life live a better, healthier life. Encourage them to seek help when needed. Become their friend in such a way that if they need to talk to someone, we are available for them. Join and take part in community programs for Men's Health Week and Men's Health Day. Learn more about what men need and how we can help as mothers, sisters, wives, and daughters. So why is SIAHT making it official? Well, because SIAHT has programs in fitness trainer, nutrition, wellness coach, and allied health. Our program, personal trainer, teaches the students about fitness and health and how to become a trainer and work on marketing your skills. Students, once they complete the core curriculum, have to complete a non-paying externship at a local gym and fitness training facility. So the personal training uh, program also focuses on making sure that the client that they have are men who are men are physically and psychologically fit. The programs are 10 months long and there are 4 terms a student has to take. Students then sit for the NAFC certified personal trainer credential. Now, a little view of our website and our office. So basically, on the right, you see this is our website. Um, our website has all the information student needs and can contact us admin@siaht.org or call us as 847-461-3985. You can also visit us in person by making an appointment. We have contact forms on our website and can be used to request an appointment. This is a view of our office from inside and outside. This is the outside view, and this is the inside view of our office. Stay in touch with us. We are also on social media. Also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. We are on Google Business. Like us and get all our updates and notifications for Health Awareness Month. You can find the links on our website. So we are on. I hope you enjoyed this small webinar about Men's Health Week. We'll be back with you next month or in a few couple days with another important health topic. The main purpose for us to go through this webinar was the fact that we want to make sure that our community and our students are aware that these little things matter for the people we love. And the only way a society to grow is when the love and health among the families is good. And that will make us a healthy family, makes a healthy community, and that in return makes a healthy future for our students. My name is Bella Kaiser. I'm the executive director, and I hope to see you again. Thanks.